Quit your whimpering. Suit yourself.
Let's have some violence.
You know, when it's come to the world of cinema and the movies that we're seeing in Hollywood, especially in 2026, there have been many divisive movies to come out. The Supergirl backlash has been astronomical and rightly deserved. And then when you're looking at Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey, one of the biggest movies that was supposed to come out this year, is still very controversial. But I found some positives. So when Spider-Man Brand New Day decided to come out and to theaters, I thought this movie was going to be a slam dunk for me. And well,
We're waiting.
and it's going to be a good movie, and I recommend people go see it, but it's going to be barely hanging by a thread at this point. So come with Mr. Sinister as I give you a spoiler-free review, get your favorite web slingers and your favorite flat surfaces, and we're going to talk about Spider-Man Brand New Day. But if you wouldn't mind spinning your favorite web load on that like, share, and subscribe button, I would greatly appreciate it. Spider-Man's going to be picking up right off only a few short years after the end of No Way Home. Doctor Strange did his hocus pocus no more strocus, and nobody remembered Peter Parker anymore. So now he is in the world of college trying to figure out his life when the friends he wanted most and the love of his life no longer remember him. But this is one of the things that Dustin Daniel Cretton decided to do very well, is we no longer have Spider-Boy, we have Spider-Man, which is something that we've always wanted to see, at least for me. He's going to be working hand in hand with the detective, but he's also going to be working hand in hand with the Punisher. No, this is going to be not the Punisher from the Netflix Daredevil. He is going to be much more toned down and a family-friendly version. But Peter Parker's still going to be going through his little stalking phase because he's going to be keeping tabs on his friends, who's going to be now dating someone else and wanting to keep up on their lives, even though he no longer can have them. But alas, Peter Parker's been going through puberty again, who's now going to be inhibiting some more supernatural and much more intense powers as Spider-Man. So what do when you're stuck in the MCU and you have problems with powers? You seek your favorite Hulk. Yeah, this guy. But honestly, yeah, it still should have been this guy. I'm going to die on that hill. The one thing I would also die on that hill is that there's still definitely the relation of Tony Stark as Peter Parker or Peter Parker as Tony Stark. You can see the resemblance is plain as day here. One thing you are very much able to tell in this movie is that Peter Parker is being much more grounded Spider-Man. He's fighting crime. He is getting the hero's welcome that everyone wanted to give him, that we all wanted to see. This guy's going out kicking ass and doing the good things. But what's not going to be so easy peasy Japanesey is that there is going to be a new threat that is plaguing New York City from a certain, well, gifted person. And let's face it, if you've seen the reviews and what people are saying about this movie as well as what came out beforehand, you know who this is. But alas, there will be a spoiler talk live stream taking place later today, which you all are welcome to, that a certain Sadie Sink is in this movie. And you know her from that favorite Snap Crackle Pop TV show.
Are you serious?
But her mission is to go and break into this secret government organization called Damage Control. And while doing so, she kills a lot of innocent people. And no, not like one or two, like a few dozen to a few hundred.
Oh, that's bullshit!
And bullshit it is, my dear, because all while this is going on, the Hulk is going to be taken control by Sadie Sink's mysterious character, causing a bunch of problems. And for all the hype and nostalgia that people were trying to get with her mysterious character, you're not surprised once you find out who she honestly is, but you just made her come out to be some asshole, not sympathetic, not empathetic. She just comes off as a raging bitch. And that's going to be one of the biggest issues is you're going to have in this movie is the plot writing. If she has the ability to work with people's minds for some unknown reason, why doesn't she just go after the head of Damage Control herself? But alas, will they be able to take down Damage Control? Will the identity of Sadie Sink's character be revealed? Will Peter Parker reveal himself to his friends? That is for you to decide. You can definitely say that there was a lot going on in this movie when you know that Spider-Man Brand New Day is specifically setting up the events for Avengers Doomsday, which is supposed to be one of the final bows on this Christmas present next to Secret Wars. Superhero movies and superhero fatigue has absolutely come to play, along with just plain shit movie fatigue. And I'm not going to take a complete shit on this movie. As I said before, this is a good movie, and I do want people to go see it. But it's got its problems. One of the biggest problems that we're going to be facing in this movie is some of the side characters. Yes, we all knew that John Berthal's Punisher was going to be in this, and we all knew it wasn't going to be the Punisher that we were used to. And honestly, it's going to come down to some of the supporting characters also. Ned is absolutely pointless and does next to nothing in this movie aside from being a fanboy and obsessed with Spider-Man. Zendaya does absolutely nothing as per usual and phones in her performance with her favorite plank of wood expression over and over again, and I don't know who is her agent, but she must be the luckiest girl in the world at this point. And I gotta say, the biggest standout character in Spider-Man is absolutely going to be Tom Holland. He has solidified that this is going to be the longest run we've seen of Spider-Man, and honestly, the guy has earned it and deserved it at this point. Andrew Garfield will always be my favorite, but Tom Holland is right up there now, and Tobey Maguire will always be a legend. Let me know in the comment section below, who is your Spider-Man, and what did you think of Spider-Man Brand New Day? You barely made the cut with this one, but Spider-Man Brand New Day is a win.
You will live.
If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you didn't enjoy this video, I thank you all so much for watching. And, as always, until we meet again.